Live now?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
live.
get straight. It ain't that loud. Make sure everybody in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit right there.
Pull it up some more. I'll pull your bring it in. I'm not gonna pull this up. You actually can angle it this way a little bit.
Towards you?
Yeah. You're gonna get like where you sitting at.
No, I'm gonna sit right there. You can sit right here, Dr. Man. You sit right here.
I'm saying you still can. If you pull it.
Where you gonna get in?
Wrong way. Come this way. Go back and yeah. There. That's it.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Now he in there. You good. Now you gotta do is get right there. Everybody in there. So yeah, we all in there. Bring it up. Like keep it right there, but bring it up. Let's see. Up. Alright, now y'all can done out of there. So turn it. Nah. Yeah, right there. Turn back to the left a little bit. Okay, we out in there. You bring us in,
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, we'll give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Say double honor to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, we well, teach well, be a great example of Israel, man the elect. I'm say peace and blessings, salutations, I hope elect, pushing this sound doctrine of truth sincerely. That great song. All right, you know the day of atonement. All right, and it's just an open forum. You know, I hope you brother edified. You know, while we lay the law down. You know, grab the first scripture talking about.
Con. This the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, and verse 24. It says, "Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall you have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is the day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord Yahweh, your power." You know, so you know we in that day, and can a brother get that word atonement? Look up that word atonement. You know, and the sacrifice, you know, that we make is, you know, of course, we fast, we don't eat, drink. All right, and we you know, we abstain ourselves. We keep ourselves from worldly pleasures. You know, no sex, none of that. You know, contrary to popular belief, you got IUIC. You know, teaching you can have sex on the Sabbath and all of that, man. When you lay down with a woman, you unclean, man. You know, so how you making a sacrifice unto the Lord while you unclean, man? You know, that's off. Okay? But you know, we just gonna go in the spirit. You know, brothers ain't have nothing really on you know, on wax. We just going in the spirit, you know, just a time where we get together in the spirit. You know, we was normally going out on Saturday, but we decided through the spirit, you know, we just do a live show. And tomorrow we're gonna have camp, you know, and after camp, you know, we'll be coming out of the Day of Atonement, you know, and we'll be able to eat or whatnot, you know. So we had our last meal together as a camp, so we just wanted to put something, you know. This is a sacrifice, you know. The Lord say buy the truth, sell it not. You know, how you buy the truth with your time. You know, so just going out here to try to, Lord willing, edify brothers, you know, on various topics, whatever gonna come to brothers' mind, that's what we're gonna go into, you know. So we just starting off with what's at hand, which is the Day of Atonement. Brother got that word? Okay, if any brother had a scripture on yeah, let's go with it.
Isaiah 58:3. Wherefore have we fasted, say they, and thou seest not? Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and thou takest no knowledge? Behold, in the day of your fast ye found pleasure, and exact all your labors. Behold, ye fast for strife and debate, and to smite with the fist of wickedness. You should not fast as ye do this day, to make your voice to be heard on high. It is such a fast that I have chosen, a day for a man to afflict his soul. Is it to bow down his head as a bulrush, and to spread.
Go ahead, finish.
It said, Isaiah 58:5. Is it such a fast that I have chosen, a day for a man to afflict his soul? Is it to bow down his head as a bulrush, and to spread sackcloth and ashes under him? Wilt thou call this a fast and acceptable day to the Lord?
You know, so with that being said, this is a time where we reflect upon our transgressions that we have committed against Yahweh Shemi Hawashai. So it's a time of mourning. It's a solemn time, you know what I'm saying? I won't say it's necessarily an assembly, because as the scriptures say, each man is to work out their own salvation with fear and trembling. You know, now, not every camp probably gonna get together. Some do. You know, brothers might be to themselves, you know. You know, we just got together and decided, you know, instead of going out today, we was gonna do a live show and go out tomorrow, you know. But the main thing is, you know, you want to dedicate this time to Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, all right? And it's intimate time. So it's not something that you do to make public, to make known, you know, brothers. I personally work today, you know. I know other brothers, you know, around Four Winds probably work today. I didn't go to work and announce, man, I'm going on fast and I get off, you know, and you know, I didn't even talk about that, man, you know.
I got a precept.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 16. Moreover, when you fast, be not as the hypocrites, of a sad countenance, for they disfigure their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast.
Right. So when you go on your fast, it's treated like it's a normal day. But don't nobody know about that fast except for those brothers with the like minds, okay? Because the Day of Atonement is a day, it's a high holy day, all right? And it's a day that us, a part of Israel, are to keep, you know? Now, you have our people, as it say, not all Israel is of Israel. They just in the world, and they dwelling in a world of wickedness, in a time where wickedness is exceedingly polluting the earth, man. And wickedness is constantly abound, as it say in Matthew, because iniquity is abound, the hearts of many are waxing cold. You know, to Jake, this is just a regular day. They not aware, you know, they not awake, they're not conscious of, as it say, it's high time to wake out of sleep. You know, they walking around here with their heads up their asses, just looking forward to another weekend, you know, another day to indulge in folly. As it say, folly said in great dignity, you know. And while we are out here making a sacrifice to Yahweh Shemi Hawashai with hopes of obtaining salvation to get the fuck up out of this place,
That's right,
man.
bro. That's right.
Because we know that this place is done for, man. Like, there's no chance that this place can continue on in the hands of Esau holding the scepter, man. You know? As long as this devil has dominion over the earth is doomed.
That's right, bro.
You just had an earthquake hit Oregon a couple days ago, you know, And that's a major fault line over there, man. I remember a couple years ago they were saying that fault line over there on the West Coast is due for a major earthquake that will cause like so much of it to basically fall off into the Pacific Ocean, man. You know, so the earth, like you say, the foundations of the earth are out of course. Everything is being shaken up. The whole earth is mourning, not just the people, man, the animals. You know, you seeing all type of bizarre activity even within the animals doing shit that they don't normally do, man. You know, all type of accounts where millions of fishes and shit washing up on the shore, birds dropping out the sky. You know, this shit is man is done for, man. You know, that's why we, all right, thank Yahweh Shem Yahushua daily for waking us up and giving us the knowledge of this truth. You know, basically giving us the inside scoop on his judgment for this place. Because if he didn't give us that, we'll be just like these motherfuckers, you know, excuse my French, you know, in the world, man, just lost for it, you know, clueless of the indignation that's coming to this place at the hand of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
If I can say this too, bro, you know, that pride that Esau pushed out here in the world, man, that's why these people feel like they don't have to atone for their sins, man.
Yep.
You know, everything is just, you know, do as thou wilt.
I don't have to answer to nobody.
I don't have to answer to nobody.
Yeah.
You know, you feel like you good, but whatever you do, oh, hey, God with me, the Lord know my heart. All that bullshit, man, that Esau push out here, man. You know, but hey, we understand that, hey, judgment is coming on the earth, man. We want to have grace and mercy through Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, when that judgment, Salakia, when that judgment come upon the earth, man, we want the Lord to have mercy on us, man.
Yep.
You know.
I got a quick precept, though.
Go ahead, bro.
It's Ecclesiastes, known to Rock, chapter 24, verse 24. Faint not to be strong in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that he may confirm you. Cleave unto him, for the Lord Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, almighty power alone, and beside him there is no other Savior.
Yep. And that's exactly what these people in the world are not doing. They're not cleaving unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua because they caught up the cares of this world. You know? And in their minds, this place is going to continue forever. The scriptures tell us, though, that what? The fashion of this world passes away. So the way that this society has been set up, the way that our people have grown accustomed to living, the beliefs that they have accepted, all those things are going to be their destruction. All right? Because they refuse to fear. The number one thing is fear. The reason why the Lord sends these different natural catastrophic events through the earth, he said it's a sign of the times. So these signs of the times, all right, are supposed to strike a nerve, you know, stir up your mind. Like, why is this happening? You know?
Hey, I bet you the Jakes down in the Bahamas, I bet you they understand now.
Yeah.
They understand the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
Hey, matter of fact, Baba Kushab, I'm gonna see if I can find it. It say in the time of their affliction,
They will seek me
they
early.
will seek me early.
What's that?
You know? Con. But get that word atonement
I got it right here.
before we get away from it, you know, because this is really what all of Israel is supposed to be doing. If all of Israel would do this, make an atonement, then we'll be out of here, man. You know, turn and call on the names of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, all right, and ask for forgiveness. Hey, we'll be out of here, man.
Yeah. Real quick one now. Just going back to what you're saying, because this was originally gonna happen. It said Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the powers, which is the Most High. You know? So let every soul be subject to Yahweh Shema Shai.
Yep.
So really, we ordained, man. All right, whatever brother's doing at the moment, at the time, is ordained, orchestrated by Yahweh Shema Shai.
I got the definition for the word atonement.
Okay, come.
I'm going to the blue letter. It means to cover, to purge.
Mm-hmm. You're supposed to be purging, man. You know, this is a time to, you know, make amends and purge, because we all got blood on us, man. You know, for this life that we live in this age, for the lives we lived in previous ages, right? Because a man, all right, his spirit lives on, and you come back, you know.
Right.
So you may think, well, I've been living pretty good in this life. Well, you gotta think about more than this life, which you ain't been living pretty good in this life, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. Like the law is it's impossible for us to keep these laws 100, man. The flesh makes it impossible, man. You know, but the Lord, you know, the Christians say the Lord looks on the heart. Yeah, He do. But He looking on your spirit to see if your mind is on accord with His judgment, to give your all, to submit your body to Him, man. Or are you making yourself live, are you living according to the flesh, to where you just do whatever the hell you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever I feel, whatever my flesh, whatever my lust is, I go after that. The perfection that He requires of us is to give our best effort. That's the, according to His judgment, to live by it to the best of our ability, man. So it's not about keeping the laws 100%, because that's impossible. But it's about giving a 100% effort to keep the laws. That's what it's about.
And I can piggyback on what you said with some more synonyms for the word atone. It means to be cleansed, to counsel, to placate, to appease, to forgive, to pardon.
Yeah, forgive.
Pardon.
If I can get this is Luke 18. I'll start at verse 9. It says, "And He spake this parable unto certain which trusted in themselves that they were righteous, and despised others." It says, "Two men went up into the temple to pray, and that one a Pharisee, and the other a publican. The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself, The Most High, I thank Thee, that I am not as other men are, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, and even as this publican. I fast twice in the week, I give tithes, all that I possess."
He boasting in himself. Praying to the Lord, boasting in himself, man.
Yeah, he said, you know, I'm glad that I'm not this guy. I'm glad that
I'm not like him.
Yeah. And then you know, Pharisees were exalted in that time, and publicans were despised because they're like tax collectors. It says, "And the publican, standing afar off, would not lift up so much as his eyes unto heaven."
God, if I can say this too, say he would not lift up his eyes to heaven, you know, having that high look, you know.
Yeah, he's ashamed.
Why won't you nose in the eye?
Yeah, like I brought up earlier, Isaiah the 58th chapter, he said, like I said, read the priest said, bow down your head. That's part of humbling yourself, man. You know, keeping your head down, you know. You gotta humble yourself, you know. That's what we should be doing on this day, you know, Day of Atonement, man. So the Lord can forgive you for your sins, man. You know what you want to, man. You know, because you don't know what you've done in your past life, you know.
Exactly.
You're really just afflicting your soul. Well, your flesh anyway. You know.
I got a quick one. It says, "But we are all,"
Chapter out.
Isaiah 64 and 6. "But we are all as an unclean thing, and all our righteousness are as filthy rags. And we all do fade as a leaf, and our iniquities, like the wind, have taken us away. And there is none that calleth upon thy name, that stirreth up himself to take hold of thee.
See? So why in the hell would anybody out here have pride, man? Why would you be proud? When they say none of our righteousness is as filthy rags, man. We ain't like nothing, man. We ain't shit, you know? All our strength, all our power, everything we have, everything we are is through Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, man.
Right.
You know?
A little bit more. For thou hast hid thy face from us and hast consumed us because of our iniquities, man. You know? So we all have fell short of the glory, like the brother was going into. It's nothing that we can say that we've done in our vessels at any time to justify us being righteous to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, you know? And it's not about the works. It is, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? You know, it don't matter what you did that was good. Because it say what? You break one, you break them, you're guilty of them all. You know?
And then especially how Yahweh deal with the nation. You know?
As a whole.
Yeah, he deal with the nation as a whole.
Yep.
So one go out, everybody going to captivity. Ain't what happened when he told Jeremiah, even thyself shall discontinue from thy inheritance.
Yep, because the sins of Adam fell upon us all, man.
Yep.
You know? We didn't have a choice after Eve, which is say through Eve came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died. And then Adam, being a simp, following after Eve, all right, he admitted the sins into the nation. Like he gave a gateway. Like, okay, through this one man sin, it tells us that in what's that, Romans? It tells us that in Romans, through one man sin came in, and through one man sin shall leave, which I'm roughly paraphrasing. Lord willing, the Spirit will bring it back out, you know. But that's really that really sums it all up. It's no escaping it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how righteous you think you are, man. The scriptures say our righteousness is filthy rags, man. You know?
That's why you think he sent Yahweh Shah for the nation of Israel. Alright, he couldn't even look upon us, man. Alright, but he said my hand still though. But at the same time, that's why you had a mediator.
That's right, bro.
You know, yeah, Yahweh can't look upon us, man. You know, that's why he sent his son.
If I could finish it, this is Luke 18:13. And the publican, standing afar off, would not lift up so much as his eyes unto heaven, but smote upon his breast, saying, God be merciful to me, a sinner. I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other. For everyone that exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.
Hey, you see, that's what it say. Everybody that exalteth himself will be abased. You know? Hey, we not exalting ourselves, man. We exalting Yahweh Shema Shah, man. It's not of us, man. You know, these are not our words, man. We didn't give ourselves this knowledge. We didn't give ourselves this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You know, it was through the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shah that we able to get this, man. We able to understand this. You know?
Because being in base is being in a low position.
Right.
Unlike the lower state. You know, and then being exalted, like really the kingdom of heaven, man. We receive them crowns. You know, Lord willing, we're part of that number.
That's right.
You know.
Hey, but that's what's gonna happen to the proud, man. All the proud in this society, in this world, they gonna be abased, man. They gonna have to be low. You know, they gonna get a taste of what we ashamed. They gonna be ashamed, man.
Because they say pride comes before destruction.
That's right.
Anybody got a precept?
I got a precept for
I
talking about one man's sin.
Go ahead,
Go ahead, bro.
And this is Romans chapter 5, verse 12. Wherefore, as by one man's sin entered into the world, and death by sin, and so death passed upon all men, for that all have sinned.
See, that's what I was saying. That it say the wages of sin is death. So when it say death passed upon all men, that's sin passed upon all men by that one being Adam, which we know through the Spirit that Adam was who? Yahweh Shah. You know, because he was the first. It tells us in Colossians, the first creature, the first created. You know, which he was the first, and then Adam was the first, so that was Yahweh Shai, man. You know? But the point being, we can't escape it. You know? That's what these Christians don't understand. The Lord didn't only come to pay for the sins of his people, but for his own sins also. The sins that he committed in his past life, man. You know, as Adam, as King Solomon, you know, he went off. But you know, a lot of you Christians, man, you don't believe that reincarnation is in the Bible, you know, because the spirit lives on, man. That's really plain, you know, but it's a stumbling block to many, you know. But we're not gonna get into an in-depth lesson on that, just putting that out there. But brothers, keep rolling in the spirit. What you got?
I got Psalms 51 and 16. It says, "For thou desirest not sacrifice, else I would give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering. The sacrifice of the Most High are a broken spirit, a broken and a contrite heart." Oh yeah.
That's that humble man. That's that what the Apostle Paul say, "Oh wretched man that I am." When you come to the knowledge of how wicked you are and how filthy you are, and you just get like, man, it say what's that scripture? They love not their lives unto death. Because really we hate these bodies. Like we really hate this life, man. It's like we know like this shit is like
chains of darkness.
Chains of darkness. You know, it's man, you can't even really describe it. You know, like it's a feeling that every brother feel. You know what I'm saying? That you lose words to say about it, man. It's like, but it make you just feel like what the brother's saying, make you feel like, man, you know.
It's like the Apostle Paul said, that what I hate, I do, and that what I desire to do, I do not.
Yep.
Roughly paraphrased.
Yep.
You know, we hate going off, man. We hate being
And
that's what gets us closer to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, because we don't depend on ourselves. We acknowledge that we fucked up. We turn to Yahweh Shem Yahshai for guidance.
Yeah, I got that. It's Romans 8 and 20. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who has subjected the same in hope. And just to beg up the brothers of like we call upon the Lord. All right, because going back into the what the brother Atonement was talking about with Adam and Eve, before they went out, they didn't need the Lord.
Right.
They didn't need to call upon the Lord, because everything was paradise. They had everything they wanted.
Yep.
But it said the creature was made subject to vanity, because we're not willingly going out, but we're in the flesh. Just back goes to we were saying how Paul was saying that what I want to do, I do not. You know.
Hey, what the scripture say? The spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak, man. We're in this weak ass flesh, man. You gonna go off, man. You're not gonna be perfect, like the brother was saying. We're not gonna be able to keep the laws 100% in this flesh, man. It's impossible.
Yeah, cause that's what bags it up right here. I'm gonna get this real quick in Judges 5:11. It say they did deliver from the noise of the argues in the place of drawing water, which that represents slavery.
Yeah.
Thus shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord Yahweh.
That's what we're doing. We rehearsing the righteous acts right now, man. We practicing on how to be perfect, man. We're not perfect right now, but we putting up our best effort.
Yeah.
Just like if Jake, you know, playing basketball or a sport, man, and you practicing day to day to get better, you know. You trying to you giving your best effort in practice, man.
Yeah, because
what they say, it's a saying in the world: practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
The scripture said that in Matthew 5:48. You know, be ye perfect as your Father's in heaven.
Right. So we rehearsing. Right. We rehearsing the righteous acts, man. Right. And on this day, what we doing? We rehearsing.
You rehearsing, man.
Rehearsing the Day of Atonement, because in the kingdom we gonna keep it.
Hey.
We gonna keep it perfect.
Hey, we gonna keep it perfect. It's gonna be. We ain't gonna even think about it. You know what I mean? Like in the kingdom, it's gonna be effortless, man. We ain't gonna be thinking like, the Day of Atonement coming up, we gotta do this. Nah, it's just gonna be like another day. We just gonna be boom, you know, because we're gonna be perfect, man.
Yeah.
The laws, statutes, and commandments gonna be in us.
Yeah,
we're gonna be perfect. We ain't gonna have to worry about this, man. That's gonna be for the heathens to do then.
That's right.
You know,
But they gonna have to keep it.
Right.
Yep. That's why when the end game come, you know, we gonna be those ones that's gonna be rejoicing.
Right.
You know, these people gonna be trying to find a way to stay here and preserve life here and keep what they been desiring to accomplish in play.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? We gonna be like, hell yeah, get this shit over with.
We
You
out
know
of
what
here.
I mean? Like, you know, we don't want this place, man. Like, we don't want a domain here or an Israelite state here. You know what I'm saying? We don't want our own kingdom within Esau's
Esau kingdom.
fucking wicked walls.
Yep.
You know, we want his shit to be destroyed, and we want righteousness to rule in the earth, man.
That's right.
We want the other nations to learn righteousness, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't want to be, oh well, them the righteous men over there in wherever, you know what I'm saying, wherever they, if it was to happen, you know, I guess we would have a certain domain where we be at.
Yep.
Which, you know, that's what a lot of these Israelites, we need our own state. We need an Israel, you know, the black Hebrew Israelites. No, man, we ain't looking for that shit, man. We not trying to stand these bodies.
Yep.
We not trying to live in this fucking world where they spraying chemtrails and GMOs and
Not trying to live with Esau.
we're not trying to live with this fucking devil, man.
Yeah, we ain't trying to be friends with it, but
Yeah,
we
man.
wait on the, hey, can I bring this up?
Yeah, because ain't no hope. Ain't no hope here, man.
In 2 Peter 3:12, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Shai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
That's right, man. And let's talk about the ICBM missiles, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, the radiation's coming off them missiles, man. It's gonna melt this place. All right.
That's why we rain. We went on this place to get destroyed, man. That's right. You know, because it's wicked, man. You know, you love the Lord, you should be raining on this place too, man.
Yeah,
right.
and then also in the midst of that, salvation coming.
Exactly.
You know?
Hey, what 2nd Ezra 15 say, man? Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. This place is polluted, man. It's gotta go, man.
God. Verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth,
See?
wherein dwelleth righteousness.
See? Hey, and that new is renewed. Renewed heaven. A refreshed heaven.
Yeah, because you got Esau and these Christians be teaching and be under the belief that the whole earth gonna be destroyed because they say it's gonna be a new heaven and a new earth.
Yeah, like the earth is gonna be completely wiped out. That don't even make sense, man. That let you know how simple Esau is, man.
Because Esau has taught them all these different theological Bible college breakdowns, and they have no clue what the word is talking about when it say a new heaven and a new earth.
Right.
You know, I forgot the word for new, man, but it mean refresh. You know, it mean refreshed. Everything's gonna be refreshed, man. Like the Lord just gonna hit the reset button, you know, and it's gonna start all the way over from scratch with the elect how they were in the beginning before it say they lost their first estate.
Right.
You know,
that
we
was
gonna,
the promise come back to, but he just got to read.
yeah,
Free, that was the elect.
yeah, you know, and we gonna rebuild everything, which we ain't gonna do nothing physical, but we gonna sever out continual employment. What's that?
Ezekiel 38.
Hey, brother can get that.
Hey, we're gonna
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna be issuing out plenty of work.
We ain't gonna do nothing physical, you know, but we gonna have some hands to do all the work. You know.
Oh, yeah. Hey, because really, we not supposed to be doing this, man. This is a
Nah.
punishment for us.
We just gonna be judging, man.
Yeah, we gonna be pointing out, hey, do this, do that. The same shit Esau do right now, man.
Yeah.
But, he delegating instructions. I want you over here. You do this. You do this. You know, that's what a king do.
Judging.
So like,
That's what the scriptures say, man. You know, 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, around 54th verse. The whatever made by our sake.
Yeah.
You know, why would you not possess no inheritance?
Yeah.
All right, the Lord made us kings, man.
Kings and priests, man.
Yeah.
Cause we gonna be ministers of righteousness, so the nations outside of Israel They're not gonna have the laws, so they're gonna go off.
Yep.
You know, they're gonna go off.
Goes back to
That's why it says we're gonna be a light unto the nations, man.
Uh-huh.
You know, the light represents wisdom. We gonna
And guidance.
yeah, and guidance. You know. All right, go ahead, Azar.
This is Ezekiel 39:14. They shall sever out men of continual employment.
So we ain't gonna do a goddamn thing, man. You know, we sever means separate. So that means every nation gonna be appointed to a certain task.
Yeah.
You know, so it's gonna be all orchestrated. You know, perfectly.
Wow.
You know.
It says, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth.
Yeah.
To cleanse it after the end of
Woo!
7 months shall they search. So this right here is talking about them giving the jobs to the heathens passing through after Armageddon, because there's going to be so many bodies. That's going to be the first job.
They're going to be the first job. Getting rid of them bodies, man. You know, that's going to be the other nation's jobs, man.
Yeah,
Man, Esau.
Well, they're gonna be Esau gonna have the biggest load, goddamn.
Yeah.
Shit, we say let the dead bury the dead, cause
Because
Esau a dead man.
Yeah.
He gonna have to do. He gonna have the most strenuous, most vigorous,
hardest working job. But that's how Jake is right now, though.
They got all the hard shit.
Hey man, Jake had the hardest shit it is, man. And these plant jobs, man, they got Jake doing the back breaking shit.
Hey.
You know
How you think he gonna go back down and walking on all fours? Goddamn it!
Break his
Then
ass
work
down.
gonna break his ass down.
Jake gonna be stacking all kind of shit up on top of Eastside back, man. Hell no, you can fit some more on there. Get your head back over
He
there.
gonna break his ass down, man.
Yep. Hey, I got a precept, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
It's Ecclesiastes 1:4. It says, one generation passeth away,
Yes, sir.
another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever.
Yes, sir. You
So,
got it.
hey, they just let you know, man. Hey, the earth is gonna continue, man. The earth ain't gonna be completely destroyed, man. It's just speaking about America, man. When it speaks in what is that? Second Peter's.
In the 2 Peter 3rd chapter.
Yeah, about that fire coming, man. That's upon America, man. All right, the earth is gonna continue.
And it's gonna hit other places. You know, it's gonna be other, like Israel gonna get hit. You know, because that place gotta be cleansed.
Right.
You know, it's gonna be other places around the earth, but America is the lake of fire.
Right.
America is Babylon the Great. America is the chief place of wickedness on the earth, man.
That's right.
You know, so what's gonna happen is the earth gonna take major damage, but it's not gonna be
It's not
completely
gonna be destroyed.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
obliterated.
yeah, right,
like,
right.
No, man, that ain't gonna happen, man.
Yeah, that's not
No.
scriptural, man.
That's not scriptural, man.
Yep.
You know, the Lord, when He said a new earth, it means refreshed, man. Because really, we gon' when it say, what's this scripture? Brother can get this in Revelation. He saw Jerusalem coming down
Forever.
from heaven.
I don't think that.
It's talking about the people, man.
New Jerusalem.
Yeah, because it all starts with us, man. You know, we gonna construct, rebuild.
Yeah, Revelation 21:2.
Yeah, I think that is it. Come.
Shit, that right here.
When Apostle John, he said he saw.
Right here.
Come. Go ahead.
It's Revelation 21:2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem,
The holy city, man. That's talking about the people, man. Go ahead.
coming down from the Most High out of heaven.
Why is Jerusalem gonna be new? Because we're gonna have new bodies. We're gonna have new bodies, new minds. We're gonna have 100% understanding.
Yep.
We're gonna know how to. Yeah, they're changing in the twinkle of an eye. Come, bro. We're gonna know how to control the elements. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We gonna be like your house shy.
We're gonna be perfect, bro.
We're gonna be perfect.
Gonna be perfect.
So it ain't gonna be nothing that's gonna be out of place on the earth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything gonna go to how it was before sin entered into the world, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
So that's how you know. All right, read it again.
Because it's Revelation chapter 21, verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
Prepared as a bride. So it said a holy city prepared as a bride. They let you know it's not talking about a place. It's talking about a people. In Israel, all right, we are the Most High's woman, man. And I can't recall what the scripture is, but it tell you that we are likened to a comely woman.
I had Isaiah.
If you get it, you can bring it out. Come.
I had another one though.
That was it on there?
That was it on there.
Okay.
I had one in Revelation 14th chapter.
Go ahead.
One is in, I know it's in Isaiah.
Go ahead, get what you got. We ain't gonna if it come back around, you know, it's in there. Sometimes brothers just can't, you know.
It's the flesh.
It's the flesh. That's why I say we have an unction from the Holy One and we know all things, because we really know what's in this book. If we are the elect, we really, the book in us. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I say if we are the elect, Lord willing, this book in us, man. I believe, you know what I'm saying, and we have to, man. You can't really be real doubtful about the fact that you may be of the elect, but you can't be real prideful. You can't be like, I know I'm of the elect. Right. You gotta have a real hopeful, confident, humble spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because the worst thing to be in this truth is one that's constantly plagued by the doubt demon. Because that'll get you out too, man. You be by yourself. A lot of times thoughts will pop in your mind and certain shit that you done. Well, look what you did. You call yourself a man of the Lord. You know that be Satan talking that bullshit, man. Shut the fuck up, man.
Exactly. That's what I say. Let go from mortal thoughts.
Let go from these mortal thoughts, man.
Let sin break you down, you know. And ultimately, when you get those, you gotta pray. You know, pray to the Lord and fast.
That's right. That's right, man.
Yourself. And fast, man.
God.
Hey, somebody got to be the elect, man. Why not us? We were chosen.
God.
You know, I mean, Salaki.
We were called.
We were called.
We were called.
Lord willing, we
Lord
chosen.
willing, we chosen. Yeah.
You know, but hey, we got the calling, man. Hey, what the scripture say? Give diligence to make your call and the election sure, man.
Yeah.
That's what we doing, man. We fighting in this thing, man.
Yep. And really, the works that we do is not a reflection of our righteousness. The works that we do are really a testimony to us, because sometimes you will be like, man, I don't really feel like it, but the spirit be on you like, man, I don't give a damn what I feel like. I'm finna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because the spirit ain't on Israel as a whole for the most to do this work, to get into and you have those said faith Israelites that's mostly in the Christian community. Yeah, I love them. They are swerving down. They love the Lord, man.
Yep.
You know, the Lord say, if you love me, keep my commandments. And he also say, if a man say that he love me and he don't keep my commandments, you know what I'm saying? Then you not of me. You know, that he's a liar. You know.
He also say, show me that works. You know, you gotta prove it, man.
You gotta prove it, man.
Love is an action word, man.
Hey, they say what? Study to show thyself approved, a workman.
Yep.
It say a workman, you know?
Yeah.
So the works are a testimony to us, not of our righteousness, because righteousness is not of works. But it's like a faith booster. You know what I'm saying? You look, you're like, man, I have been doing the work, you know, and I ain't getting tired, you know, I'm steady going, you know. Because when that's why you have to examine yourself. If you start seeing like, damn, I ain't did a video, I ain't studied, I ain't read.
Yep. Get comfortable, man.
You like, damn, that shit's scary.
Yep.
You be like, man, I've been slacking, man. Like, what's wrong with me? Pray. Ask Lord to give you, you know what I'm saying? Give you give you the what's the word I'm looking for?
Strength.
Give you the strength, give you the you know, give you the spirit. That's really what it is, the spirit that make us do this. The spirit sometimes get weak. So you have to ask the Lord to strengthen your spirit, you know. But I've been babbling enough, brother. Go ahead.
This is Zephaniah 1 and 12. It says, "And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles, and punish the men that are settled on their leaves."
Yep. That's talking about 2/3, man. You know, because the elect, the Lord say, when He come back, shall He find faith, and those that shall be delivered shall be by what? Faith and their works. Brother Hall, Sirach 38:24. Is this talking about being settled on your leaves?
Right.
Because your leisure is everything else outside of the word.
Just the pleasure.
The leisure is everything else outside of the word.
Yep.
Because as Israel, what we supposed to be doing? Get Romans 12 right quick.
I'm already here, bro.
Romans 12 and 1 and 2.
All right. This is Romans 12 and 1. "I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice."
So what you're doing with your bodies outside of this ministry is all leisure.
See?
When you're in the ministry, when you in the word, when you're doing the work, when you're edifying, when you're feeding the sheep, that's the sacrifice.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, "Holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service."
Holy and acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, verse 2, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, and ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High."
See how that word perfect in there? That good and acceptable, perfect will of the Most High.
Yeah.
You know? Because this is what perfection is to the Lord. Us coming and serving Him and feeding His sheep and living accordingly, making our bodies a living sacrifice.
Precept
He say, "Be not conformed to this world," because we know this world passing away.
Yeah.
Fashion in this world passing
Passing
away.
away.
And like our brother was saying earlier, say, "They love not their lives unto death."
Love not
Right.
their lives
This
unto
world
death.
is wickedness, man. It's pure wickedness, man. You know, the scriptures tell you, if any man love this world, the love of the Father is
Right.
within him, man.
That's right, bro.
Get that last scripture you just read again about the leaves. About the leisure.
This Zephaniah 1 and 12, it says, "And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles, and punish the men that are settled on their leaves, that say in their heart, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, will not do good, neither will He do evil."
Yeah, that's going on IUIC with that march. You know, it's march and screaming peace. I heard that the Lord said that evil time was coming. You know, I heard that they want to speak peace. You know, total contrary to the scriptures, man.
Like the brother was going into that leisure, it's like having going into your leisure time.
Yeah.
Man. So the time when you not, you know, around the brothers and you know,
Doing the work.
Yeah, doing the work, man. What you doing?
Yeah.
You
They
know,
said this
that
is our
leisure
reason
time.
to serve Him. So this is something that we supposed to be doing.
Yep.
But going back to Ecclesiastes, 12 and 13.
Hey, I'm already here, bro. That's the
Yeah.
spirit. Yeah. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter."
So this what it is, like the brother was saying, this what we're supposed to be doing. And it's going back to rehearsing the righteous acts, man.
Yup.
Alright? Making our body a living sacrifice for what? For the elect. Because we don't do all things for the elect's sake.
elect
So
sake.
understanding, knowing that when the elect gets sealed, hey, it's over with, man.
That's right.
Alright, the seventh trumpet gonna blow, and here go the discretion, man.
Yup.
But the elect must be sealed.
It says, "Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man."
Yeah.
Right. And you got people, their whole mentality is their dedication is to their own lives and living their lives the way that they feel is fit.
Yeah.
You know, that they think that whatever their goal is what Yahweh Shimi Hawashai. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what his that's what his
I think gain is godliness, you know.
they think gain is godliness. You know, they think that the will of Yahweh Shimi Hawashai is for them to obtain all these worldly things.
Yeah, they think
you
while
know,
getting a new car,
Yeah.
Bentley or some shit.
work hard, go to school,
Get money, you know, that type
go
of
to
shit.
college.
They think that, you know, blessing, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but they get pushed out, man, through these fake and false pastors and teachers, man.
Yeah, man.
Joel Osteen, T.D. Jakes,
Creflo
Dollar, all them push that bullshit, that prosperity doctrine.
That smooth words.
The smooth
And
words.
Jake gonna come back out there. Jake ain't just gonna really come back out you telling them the truth.
Right. Hey,
You know what I'm
because
saying? Whether it sound harsh or whether you gave it to him, you know what I'm saying, a nice way. The truth is the truth.
Hey.
So Jake gonna accept the truth like that, but tell him a lie, you know, a little truth with a lie make it sound good. They
They
heard
get
it.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause Jake go all out to be the best at everything except for the judgment of the Lord.
Yep.
Like Jake, when you go to college, you have to get books. You got books that cost $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, $1,000 books,
Yeah.
and you have to read those books and master every subject. Get past this, get a master's degree in this.
Yeah.
You know,
Master's degree.
Jake all into that worldly shit, wisdom, and obtaining a master's degree. When you ask Jake simple questions about the scriptures, and these Jakes that swear that they love the Lord.
Yeah.
Jake swear that, well, God bless me to go to college and get a good job, and I know he working with, I know God love me. He supposing that gain is godliness. And then when you ask them about the Lord's judgment on this world or what the Lord has in play for this world, they clueless, man.
Yeah.
Because all their leisure time has been dedicated to what? Been having a successful life in the world, man.
Yeah. That's why I said the wisdom of this world knew not the most high, man. I got a friend in college just said he spent $50 on 4 papers just to print off, man. You know, it's bullshit.
Ain't overcharging you for shit.
You know?
Cause that's how cause the whole thing, like I say, the word degree means a downgrade, a step down, man. You know?
Yeah, that whole college shit is just a modern way of making an indentured servant.
It's a trap.
Yep, modern indentured servitude.
Yeah, that's a trap.
Yep.
Everything that Esau set up in America is a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what it is, college, you know what I'm saying?
Put you in
Basketball, football, whatever you do, yeah, it's a debt come with it.
And they push
It's a
that
trap.
so hard. They
Yeah.
push that with all you hear when you, from time you in elementary school,
Go
they
to
pushing
college.
that shit about going to college.
Yep. Hey, and then when you actually go and you get out of there, you in a hole so goddamn deep, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got student loans on top of your ass, man. Soon as you get maybe 2 weeks out of school.
Guns in your check.
Yep, garnish your
everything.
check, man.
Don't
You
even work.
200,000 in the hole, bro. Out the gate.
And you got janitors.
Nah.
You got janitors.
Man, come on, man.
You got janitors with degrees in college, law degrees, and you got factory workers with degrees.
Mm-hmm.
People working at Burger King and McDonald's
With
with
degrees.
Degrees.
Yeah.
Shit, I got a degree.
Yeah.
I got a
You
degree.
know what I'm saying?
I ain't even using it.
Look, that's how you know that
It's
shit
crazy.
that shit be a game, man.
It's a trick, man.
That shit just what's it called?
A host.
Like another part of Esau's sorcery.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's really like another form of witchcraft, man.
man.
Because it had you hypnotized and you like everybody in the society, like they look at you some type of way because you got a piece of paper that say,
Yeah.
I got a bachelor's of science,
Yeah,
a bachelor's
it is.
of law, or a bachelor's of business administration.
Man.
Those letters.
And then you know, like, what you do? I work at the top shop.
Yeah. I'm a mechanic.
I'm a mechanic.
They're like, huh?
What? You know
Wait
what
a
I'm
minute.
saying? Like that's
It
crazy,
don't add
man.
up, man.
Get
I got a
that.
precept on it.
Get that. Start at verse 24.
It's Ecclesiasticus, better known as the Book of Sirach. chapter 38, verse 24. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that have little business shall become wise.
He that have little business shall become wise, man. It's talking about business in this world, man. You know? Because it's a whole lot of things that you can look at as a priority over this truth. And those things will suck you in, and you will be left out, really left out here cold. You know? Because when you don't have the judgment of the Lord, you cold, man. That's why they say he rather you be hot or cold. Because you can't be like, well, I gotta do this, so I can't go to camp. I gotta do this, so I can't study. I gotta do this, so I can't read. I gotta do this, I gotta do this. If you always talking about I gotta do something before you gotta do the truth, then the opportunity of your leisure is not dedicated to the Lord. It's dedicated to the world, man. You know? Go ahead, bro. Read the
Come on. Verse 25. How can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow, and that glorieth in the gold?
So if you out here and your whole objective is get money, get money, get money,
you through.
over time, I gotta go make another shield for you. You know, like, man,
Hey, that's Jake whole mindset though, bro. That's Jake whole mentality, because that's what Esau puts out here, is that
that MOE mentality, money over everything.
Money over everything, man. You gotta get it. If you don't, how you gonna make it, man?
That's why a lot of people.
Saki, you go ahead.
I just say that's why people work 2 or 4 jobs, you know, got 2 jobs, you know, multiple jobs, just to maintain this lifestyle, you know.
Hey, like that chick that we saw at the movies, you know, I was like, flirting with her or whatever. And I was like, when are you free? She's like, I'm too busy for men. I was like, oh well. I was like, well, if you got the right one,
Wouldn't have to work.
Yeah, you'd be taken care of. And she was like, well, I don't want that. Well, I mean, if you put it in comparison to this truth, same thing. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to take care of us, man.
That's right, bro.
You don't have to be worried and working 2 shifts, being busy all the time to be self-sustaining. It's okay to rely on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
That's right.
It's okay to rely on brothers, man.
That's right.
'Cause that's the spirit that's going to build you.
That's right, bro.
I would say, see what Esau did to our women. Our women gone.
They threw
Ain't no
bro.
saving them, man.
No.
Deprive them of wisdom.
Because Esau pushed that liberal rights, independence. Like when she said that, like, I don't need a man to take care of me. Hey, when Jacob trouble hit, a lot of you women gonna be looking for a man. Y'all gonna be desiring a man, and he better be a man of the Lord, man. A true prophet, man.
Hey,
They
say what the scripture say. I will make a man like fine gold, man. So hey, that's talking about a man of the Lord, man. A man that's in this truth that the Lord is dealing with, man. They ain't just talking about no average nigga out here, man. That got a fucking Benz and a so-called good job, man. That nigga gonna be through in that day, man. He ain't gonna make it.
Suit and tie on and shit.
Yeah, a monkey suit.
That's what they go for.
This nigga gonna be putting their faith in their assets and their possessions. And that shit ain't gonna be worth a damn.
They ain't gonna be worth a damn, man.
They say wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our times, man.
That's right, bro.
Yeah, because just because you're born with a dick don't make you a man. You gotta be born with faith. That's what makes you a man.
God, man.
Faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
This one.
They say you gotta be born with testicles.
That's right.
You gotta be born with the testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You gotta be able to testify to the Lord, man, because the real men are men of the Lord, man.
The Lord trying you out, temptations, man.
Exactly.
I got a quick one. Ecclesiastes 24 and 25 and 12. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him.
So you gotta have faith, man.
God, it said the beginning of his love, man. I think also in the book of Sirach, I think 19th chapter, I believe, it said that's the first step of being accepted by the Lord, man.
Yeah, bro.
Sirach 19,
him,
19.
And that's the beginning of knowledge, man. This is wisdom, man. And wisdom is a woman, man. They say in the book of Wisdom Solomon, wisdom making friends with the Most High, So you should, continue doing the work and humble yourself, ultimately,
right.
man. Because Lord can take it away just like that, man.
That's right.
You know?
Hey, he don't need us. We need him, man.
That's why this day in particular is the day that we detach from the world. Like we detach from the world, man. Like we don't indulge. Like and it's more than just about the eating and the drinking. Like it's mental, man. Like we've been preparing that's why the Memorial of Trumpets and the Day of Atonement go hand in hand, man. Because it's like it's a warning. You know, when the month come in, we blow the ram's horn. You know, and then we reflect. You know, and then it's a time where we just lock in, man. You know, it's like you start thinking of you looking around, you noticing like, man, these people don't have a clue what the hell going on, man. Like, hey, this like one of the most important high holy days, man. Besides the Passover, this next in line, man.
Like we're not the solemn assembly.
Yeah, man.
The time of seriousness.
Yup.
Like you're saying, 2020 gonna be a bang.
Yup.
And that's what we're gonna enter into, man. So then, brother, gotta stay locked and loaded.
Yep.
You should stay on your watch daily, you know.
Uh-huh.
Just examine yourself daily, man, you know. Like today being a day of atonement, like before going in this high holiday, you should be, thinking upon all the sins you have committed. Even the sins that you don't think you have committed, you know.
Right.
You didn't know. Like you probably offended a brother, you didn't know about it, man.
Know it.
You know, so you should be in the repentance stage, man. Like Slocky, man. If I done this to you, Slocky, I was your shot, you know.
I got a precept up. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths.
In all thy ways, man. In all thy ways, man. So that's why daily, like the brother said, you gotta be examining yourself, meditating in every move you make. Like one of the brothers, I don't remember, made a video saying there's no such thing as being too spiritual, man. You know, because he said a spiritual man judges all things. Every aspect of life has a spiritual aspect to it, you know, to how to go about it, you know. And the closer that we get to the end game, the more that we are required to increase our spiritual insight, our spiritual understanding. You know, our spiritual growth is supposed to increase, man. You know, because I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know, brothers be having it when the Day of Atonement come around, like that fear feeling, like, I'm just be thinking about I might eat some shit.
Yeah,
like I might do something to go off on the Day of Atonement.
We was just talking about that too. Remember, I was like, brothers have dreams and demons fucking with you, man, making you think you done ate something. You like, man, wait a minute, I ain't eat. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? There's demons on you, man. You know, to make you try to feel like you going out. But hey, this is a spiritual day, y'all.
This is spiritual warfare, man. We battling demons in high places, you know.
Right.
Not just, niggas 2/3 or the nigga woman and stuff like that. We actually battling demons, man. You know?
Yeah.
Cause they say saying it's a one line to take you, man.
Yep.
I know when I was napping earlier, I just heard a voice say demons want you.
Really?
Some shit like that, man. We built it, man.
And they do. That's real. They do want us, man. They do. They like the 2/3. They got them.
Right. They ain't got to fight for them, man. They done already.
That's easy. That's easy.
That's easy.
That's like it's like you want that challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want the woman like, man, she easy.
Yeah, that's easy. It's easy.
That's how them demons. They want. You know what I'm saying? That's how
fight.
Satan, when he went to the Most High, he was like, have you considered Job?
Yep.
He's like, yeah. He really like, yeah. Just take their heads away from him. I can get him. I can get him. Yeah. You know. So that's what them demons be wanting, man. You know.
Obviously, we got the spirit. And going back to, the wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
But I got quickly go. Ecclesiastes 6 and 22. For wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifesting to many. So like you're saying, you know, the Lord bless her to receive the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Right.
And she not manifesting many, that's 2/3. So them demons ain't trying to fuck with 2/3 because they ain't got it.
They ain't got it.
Yeah, they ain't trying to seek the Lord, y'all
Yeah.
be showing shot, man. When you actually seek the Lord will open you up to, you know, righteous things, man. You know, and it's pleasing unto him, man. You know?
Yep. So that's a beautiful thing every day that we wake up with this. It say
Right.
she's not made known to many, man. Go a little bit more.
As I say, I'm starting at 22. But wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifesting to many. Give her, my son, receive my advance, and refuse not my counsel.
So the main thing goes back to what the first commandment. Give ear. It say, hear, O Israel. You know. So it can only be given to who? Israel. And it can only be given to the ones the Lord has given ears to hear out of Israel, man. You know. Matter of fact, jump up to 12. Remember my favorite. That might be Wisdom of Solomon 6. What you in Wisdom of Solomon or you in
I'm in a Sirach.
No, you good. Cause that's in Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 12. It say wisdom is seen, easily seen of them that love her.
6 and 12, I got it right here.
Not 6 and 12.
Come on, I got it right here. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 12. Wisdom is glorious
And never
fadeth away.
Ooh.
Yeah, she is easily seen of them that love her,
That's your one. Yeah.
and found of such as seek her.
They found as such as seek her. So you know, if you like searching for someone, alright, like somebody lost, and you calling their name, right?
You're gonna search diligently.
You're gonna be calling their name, and you're gonna be listening for them to respond. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta have ears for when wisdom call you, man. Wisdom call you out. You know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
And look, it say jump down 26. Come unto her with the whole heart, with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with all thy power.
Mm-hmm.
Search and seek, and ye shall find, and ye shall be made known unto thee. And when thou hast got hold of her, let her not go.
Yup.
Let her not go.
Let her not go.
Cause why is that? Wisdom, knowledge will be the stability of our
Time.
time. Not no fucking money, you know, not gold, not silver, none of that. It's gonna be wisdom they're gonna get us through these days, you know. Jacob trouble.
And look, then look, it say, for at the last thou shalt find her rest. All right, what's the truth? And it said, and there shall be turned to thy joy. So we're gonna be returned to our joy, man.
Yup.
Which is what we found. We found love in this hopeless place, man. You know, and this love is this wisdom. Which is the word, man. You know? That's what's going to return us back to joy. Especially when we start seeing these prophecies kick off at a higher rate. All right, we really gonna be rejoicing, man. Because what we've been talking about and preaching, you know, on the highway, hey, is as it manifesting before our eyes, man. Which we see because the chip already heard. But wait till the prophets start rolling, man. You know, we had brother actually seeing things. You know, and we really gonna be rejoicing, man.
Hey, we seeing it now, but
Yeah.
it's gonna continue to
Right.
increase.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
increase even
amplified.
more. It's gonna be amplified, man.
Amplified.
All it's gonna do is continue to boost brothers' faith, man,
Yeah.
even more.
Yeah.
That we doing the right thing, man.
It's actually manifesting before our eyes.
It's manifesting before our eyes, man. So we know, everything that's written in these scriptures is gonna happen, man.
Gonna happen, man.
You know,
Yeah, like
the
the
Lord,
book of Acts, like the book of Acts was got turned up. You know,
Right.
It was going down in the book of Acts. And that's what time we are approaching again. You know, bro, like we living in the book of Acts all over.
That's right.
You know,
I got one. It's
yeah.
Proverbs 8 and 11. For wisdom is better than rubies. And all the
10 now.
Start at 10.
8 and 10. Cause I was older, man.
Proverbs 8 and 10. Receive my instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold.
Right, man. This instruction, this word, man. You know, the commandments. Y'all was
The
gonna
guide book.
say, you know, it say in the book of 2 Ezra 16 chapter, Most High is your God, you know.
For wisdom, and that's how you know, like, the men of the Lord can't be bribed out of this truth, man. If we was out there on the highways and hedges, or somebody came knocked on the door with a bag of money, You know that shit like what's that movie? The Box or some shit? Where the dude comes to the door like you press this button, we gonna give you $1 million, but somebody gonna die. Y'all ever saw that shit? Anyway, so if somebody came to us like that, you know, we wouldn't fall, man. We wouldn't bow down to no money, man. Like somebody came to us like, well, here $1 billion right now. If you stop preaching this word, if you stop going out teaching, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, because we understand, man, that like we just went into, man, that this world is gonna pass away. All this shit, man, is gonna get done away with, man. We looking for everlasting glory, everlasting life, man.
And on the same hand, a nigga like Jay-Z, a billionaire, you go to him and be like, hey, if you give up all you got and forsake all your riches, you know what I'm saying? We give you the Lord can send an angel to him and be like, look, man, give up everything you got and follow me. He'll be like, hell no, who is you? You know what I'm saying? What's in it for me? You know what I'm saying? We'll be like, all right. Shit.
I would say you can't sell out the elect, man.
You can't sell out the elect.
They say if it was possible, they could deceive us.
Right.
We are part of it, though. Because I think I was reading the book of Maccabees, you know, how Jonathan, like a king came up to Jonathan, you know, was trying to sell him out to fight on my side. But Jonathan was like, nah, I'm in all the affliction you done to my people, man. We feel like, fuck that, man.
We don't want to. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that family, that the woman and her children, and they're like, hey, eat this pork.
That's
Maccabees.
Yeah.
We don't want Esau's FRNs anyway. We want Esau eat them in slavery.
Man, what? We don't want no fucking reparations. Ain't nothing you can give us, man. Only thing you can give us is this world, and you ain't gonna get it up.
Nah.
So we gonna have to get it out your ass.
That's right.
You know, we got to whoop. Like we said, I don't want your money. I want to whoop your ass.
Hey, what the scripture say? The saints shall take the kingdom.
We gonna take it, man.
We gonna take it, man.
Yeah, this just shows how our forefathers had so much integrity, man. That they ain't just sit out like that, man.
Exactly.
They died manfully, man.
That's right.
You know, they were willing to die for the name of Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right.
We should be in that same spirit, man.
Yeah, bro.
Cause we know ain't no such thing as death.
Leonidas, 300.
Leonidas
It's a day we die like this.
Let's say no surrender, no retreat. You know?
Because dealing with your high by Shema shots a do or die situation anyway.
That's right.
You know, either you with them or against them.
Yep. Let me finish this, and I got another one for that.
Okay, come on.
This says, for wisdom, Proverbs 8:11, for wisdom is better than rubies. And all things that may be desired are not to be compared to it.
Right, because wisdom of this world is foolish, so what wisdom is he talking about? Alright, the understanding of the scriptures. And it's better than rubies and silver and gold, man. You know, just the understanding. You know?
This Matthew 16:24, then said Yahweh Shah to his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
Yeah.
For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. And whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
Yeah,
For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Yeah.
Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
See?
Everything, man. You're supposed to give up everything for your soul, man. You know? You're not supposed to be selling your soul out to Esau, man, and trying to live in this world so you can
Times some type of status.
drive the nicest car, live in the finest house, go on the most extravagant vacations, man. You know? Cause really that's nothing, man. That's nothing compared to what we owe Yahweh Shah, man. You know? We owe him everything, man.
That ain't nothing compared to what he gonna give us, huh?
And it ain't nothing compared to what he
we
gonna give us,
get
man.
everything, man.
Yup.
When Yahweh Shah come back and reclaim his throne on earth, man, we gonna get it all, man.
Yep.
I got a scripture real quick.
Hey, cause really he gave us everything.
He gave us everything.
We forsake what he gave us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now the whole thing is us coming to the knowledge of what we what basically we spit in the Lord's face. Like we just like we don't want this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want what they got.
Yeah.
They ain't got shit though.
They ain't got shit.
They don't got shit, man.
You don't realize what you got. You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't realize what you got until you lose it.
Until you lose it. You don't see the value in it. Now when you ain't got it, you like, damn.
Yup.
Man, I fucked up.
Yup.
You know? Hey, but that's why the Most High, he look at us as his woman, man.
Yup.
Cause shit, that's what a lot of our women do. You know? A lot of our women, man, they don't see the value in the man of the Lord right now, man.
Yup.
They see the value in this world and having what they want right now. You know? But ultimately, man, that shit ain't gonna be worth a damn, man.
Yup.
Esau about to snatch all this shit away. We telling you all this shit about to be done away with, man.
And really, it's the Lord finna snatch everything away. But he used Esau, you know what I'm saying, on the left hand to make shit go sour, man. Make shit bring chaos.
Yeah.
Esau finna bring chaos, man.
He about to turn up, man.
But our people trust in Esau so much, man. They believe everything he say, man. It's like a hurricane come through, Esau tell them as to pack up. They as do it.
They do
But
it.
we telling them through the spirit that the Lord about to come back and bring destruction to that place. But they don't hearken to that.
Nobody listening.
They ain't listening to that. They don't care what we got to say, the prophets, you know.
Yup.
But they always listen to Esau. You them daddy Esau, man. You know.
Yeah, but they'll have no cloak for
There
their
ain't no
sin.
credit for that sin, man. So that's why the Lord is about to destroy 2/3 of his own people. You know,
That's right,
so-called blacks, Hispanic, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Rightfully so, man. Cause y'all wicked, you know.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
I got one in Revelation.
This is a quick one. Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
He's different.
this Romans 8:17, it says, and if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. Verse 18, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Yup. That's why we call it, we say we count it all
Joy.
count it all joy, man.
Yeah.
You know, everything we go through. At the end of the day, you know, brothers get shook up, brothers get a little bent out. Sometimes certain things happen.
You want a flesh.
But sometimes brothers just need to talk to brothers. That's why you need the brothers. You just
Right.
get with brothers and you talk about that shit.
Yeah.
And brothers make you
Yeah,
see,
boy.
hey man, that shit all a test, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, brother hold Sirach 2-1, but you get yours first, huh?
Yeah,
Just hold it on deck.
How Shah said, comfort each other with these words.
words.
I'm gonna say too. Apostle Paul said, "I count all things
Okay,
but dumb to win." Yahweh shall my shot, you know, in the book of Philippians, you know.
Dog is shit, man.
You know, to win, you know, we
Yeah.
should be wanting to win, you know, our Lord, man.
That's right.
You know,
It ain't this world ain't shit. It's basically what Apostle Paul said. Hey man, don't none of this amount to shit. You know, for me to obtain the salvation and the glory of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, being part of the elect, you know, the governing body, you know, to have dominion and rule and have true righteousness.
yeah. What King Solomon said, man, I count all these as vain, man.
You know, all vanity and vexation of
And
spirit.
then Paul had a good position. And he gave it up. You know?
I got a quick precept to back y'all up.
Go.
This is Proverbs chapter
they gonna
14,
try.
verse
I know.
26.
No, go ahead, somebody.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 26. In the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is strong confidence.
Woo! Say it again.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 26. In the fear of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is strong confidence.
Strong confidence, man. Because, like, through the Spirit of God, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and the Holy Spirit, we won't let none of this shit shake us, man. Like, we stand firm in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Because that's true faith. You know? Like, somebody can present us with an option, and we know what it could do for us temporarily. But On the other side, we looking like when this shit run out, that's gonna be what I know I should have chose.
Yeah.
Like this right here ain't it. This forever, you know? Because what's better than immortality? What's better than you having eternal life, man? You know, money, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. Like you just
You gonna run out.
What you need
You
money?
gonna run out.
Which if you can't die, you just live. I mean, money ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
I got a quick precept I can focus on. Revelation 14:3. And they sung as it was a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song, but 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. Are you holding that up?
Yeah, that's what I had in the chamber. I was like, I'm going to hold this jack.
Alright, verse 4, Revelation 14:4. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb.
Right. Yeah, he go and brother got Jeremiah.
And the woman is symbolic with wisdom.
Right.
And it's talking about the wisdom of this world. We will not defile with the wisdom of this world.
Yeah, the philosophy.
Those different philosophies and doctrines, you know, because you got wisdom on the left hand and wisdom on the right hand, you know. But the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, you know.
It say, in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh Shai.
Right. So we like when it comes to the Lord's judgment, the 144,000 will be those who are found guiltless, without guile, you know, meaning we gonna give it, Lord willing, we those men will be the ones that's giving the judgment according to how the Lord ordained for it to be given. You know, we got the 100% truth, man. You know.
I got a quick precept,
You know what
real
I'm saying?
quick, back that up, bro.
Yeah, found the gal, you know, like it goes back into Zechariah. I think it's Zechariah, Ezekiel 9:4. You know, going back to Tawa. Exempt from judgment.
Exempt from judgment, yeah.
You know, going back to that.
Yep.
You know, yeah, that's where that's the about where no gal lives, man.
Yep.
And we gonna be, hey, we gonna be exempt, man.
Yep.
You know, everybody else ain't gonna be exempt.
Right. Quick one. This Romans 8:33. It says, "Who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? It is the Most High that justifies." Hey, man, that's self-explanatory, man.
Nobody.
If we are that number, man. The Lord chose us, man. hey, can't nobody say nothing against us, man.
That's why, cause what we doing now, we rehearsing.
Right.
So practice make perfect. So that's how we gonna be bound. You know what I'm saying? No God, cause we practicing, man.
Right.
We keeping the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. But the Lord can have mercy on us. Also, we doing what He commanded us to do, to go out on the highways and the hedges and beg them to the marriage also. All right, so it works both ways, man. And that's what the elect doing. Hopefully, the elect doing anyway. Start with our elders on down to the least brother. We rehearsing the righteous act, man, to be assured of salvation.
Yeah, because it's all, at the end of the day, it's all a thing of predestination. So, you know, it's a certain criteria that the elect gonna meet. And it's in the scriptures. It tells you what they're gonna be doing. Giving all diligence to make their calling and election sure.
You got that Jeremiah 1.
I got it right here.
You can bring that out of the bag. I know on that scripture.
Come on, it's Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 4. Then the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai came unto me, saying, Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Which the elect. Go ahead.
And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
Right. See? And it said that now these were the ones which were redeemed from the earth. on the foundation of the earth, man. When he's talking about the elect. You know, the Lord already had it set up. We just right now we just playing back in our lots, man. All right, because this is the time of the prophets and the time of the end.
That's right.
A couple brothers had comments on the comment board too.
Okay, go ahead.
Shalom, Zaquarian and Aki.
Shalom.
This from GMS Living Waters by Yas from Mississippi. Sirach 18-20. Before judgment, examine thyself. In the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy.
Which we coming upon some times of some gruesome judgment coming upon the earth, man. You know, and this is that time where we we got that grace to receive mercy from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. You know, this what this atonement, this whole day is about, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
Psalms 19:12. Who can understand his errors? Cleanse thou me from secret faults. Keep
Things that we do that we don't even know.
God.
You know, secret faults. Like we do things that we don't even know.
Don't even know.
You know, because that's how far we have gotten from the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. You know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say too. That's why I think King David said, if the Lord can will mark iniquities, who will be able to stand?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep, because the Lord can charge us for so many things, man. You know, you would think, well, I did pretty good today.
God.
Lord can bring up a whole scroll.
Well,
you know, according to this, you know, but hey, that's why it's mercy.
Verse 13, it said, keep back thyself and also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Then shall I be upright, and I shall be innocent from the great transgression. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. This from the elder Tajman from Atlanta, Luke 12:32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom.
Yeah.
And the world was made for our sake. Right. It's a pleasure for us, for him to give us the kingdom, man.
God. 1 Thessalonians 5:23. In the very power of peace, sanctify you holy, and I pray the Most High, your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved blameless unto the coming of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach.
Why? Because he bringing death and destruction. And you want to be found blameless, man.
God.
You know, because you want to be on the good side of Yahweh Shah, man, when we get back. All right, you don't want to be on the opposite side, man. You know, with the wicked. You know, because you know what's coming from the wicked.
I got one. It's Romans 6, and I'm gonna start at 11. It says, likewise, reckon ye also of yourselves to be dead indeed unto sin, but alive in Yahweh power through Yahweh Shah Mashiach, our Lord. Let not sin reign, therefore, in your mortal body, that ye shall obey it in the lust thereof. Neither yield your members as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin, but yield yourselves unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, and those that are alive from the dead, and your members as instruments of righteousness unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace, man. And that's talking about the penalty of the law, man. Because we still have to keep the law, but we have that time to get right, man. That time to show the Lord, to make a perfect effort, like I was saying earlier, to try to keep the laws.
Hey, let's speak because the elders just said. They said this is a huge time to prove ourselves to Yahweh Yahushua, man.
Prove ourselves, man. Yep. And that's what it's about, man. Prove that we work.
That physical beat. You know, not like we just in time out.
Yep.
You know, like when with your son or something, you'll beat their ass, then now go in your room and think about what you have done.
Right.
And that's what stage we in now. As a people, we in America, you know, the land which we know is not, and We serving our punishment now, man. We just thinking about it now, and hoping the Lord have mercy on us.
Right.
Like Baruch said, it was your mind to go astray. Now seek him 10 times more.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta show
Exactly.
diligence, man.
That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna get the final precepts.
I was on this Sirach, bro.
You go ahead, bro.
Alright, this is Sirach 2:1.
Oh yeah, you call for
It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yep. How you prepare your soul, man? You gotta feed your soul, man. Get Sirach. I think it's 15
I
and
got
3.
it.
Yeah.
Holding it up.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, because I was gonna bring that out, but I ain't had the time. We know dealing with the wisdom.
Bring that out. It tell you how you feed your
Yeah, it's like it's 3, because it's Sirach 15:3. With the bread of understanding shall she feed him, and give him to the water of wisdom to drink. He shall be stayed upon her, and shall not be moved, and shall rely upon her, and shall not be confounded.
shall not be moved. Because when you tempted to what? To act upon sin. You move on something. You know what I'm saying? But read it again. Now the Sirach too.
Sirach 2:1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
And now don't be moved, like you were saying, constantly endure.
Yep.
You know, and
That's
send your mind all right, meaning understanding what you got yourself into.
Right.
That's why the scripture speaks about counting the cost. You know, and like you brought that scripture out earlier too, cast our own stone upon our shoulders. Weapon paraphrasing.
Talking about the cross.
Yeah, burn your cross.
Yeah. How was saying?
Yeah, take it tripling, man.
Take a trip.
Matthew 16.
Yeah, come on. Go ahead.
It says, verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble.
Yeah.
Cleave unto him.
That's going back to the wisdom.
Yeah.
Cleave unto wisdom, don't be moved.
Right. It says, and depart not away.
Right, don't go astray from it. You know, you already know that it's the Lord that really tempted you at the end of the day. Right? It's just a light affliction. You know, and he with you the whole time. He put you through this affliction, he with you. You know, that's when the faith come in.
But the scripture say he will not suffer you to
the book
It's a test, man.
Yeah, every brother that's come to serve you, how about you, my child, gotta go through the same thing, man. All right, look at the prophets of old. They went through the same thing. When they came to serve you, how about you, my child? Guess what? Hey, the Lord put it on them, man.
Temptation. Hey, and every brother not gonna go through the same test, man. Every brother not gonna have the same temptation, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna have your own separate test, your own walk. Right, you know?
That's why scripture said walk out your own
I
salvation.
saw that. That's
Yeah, the spirit.
That's
right.
Yeah, it says, verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last
That's
end.
right, man. And what being increased is what the kingdom of heaven. All right, that ticket of salvation. All right, on them chariots, man. You're gonna be increased at the last end.
It says,
Getting the spiritual power.
2 and 12.
You know, the new bodies.
God.
You know. Go ahead.
Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Right, and take it with joy. Take it cheerfully, man.
Take it cheerfully.
Like damn, the Lord said when he did with us as sons.
As sons, yep.
So hey, you know, hey,
Exactly.
you
You know, hey.
put that rod to your son.
Right.
Get him right, man.
Hey, remember when the apostles was getting beat? they was happy.
Yeah,
they were joyful about it, man.
Yeah.
They were happy. Hey,
right.
hey, man. Hey,
Y'all been
call
the same
out y'all by
mind
some outside, man.
state.
You know? It says, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Yeah, compassion is another word, form of saying suffering. You gotta be patient, man.
That's right.
We suffer for the goodness of Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's right.
You know, because we know when the Lord get back, man, what we gonna have to with him, man. But look, we have to continue. Hold fast that which we have, man.
Yep.
And because we know the end game. You know, but we in this flesh, that's why it's a battle between the spirit and the flesh. You know?
One more verse. Verse 5, it
I
says,
said it too. It'll say, better for you to suffer for righteousness' sake.
They're evil doing it. That's right.
Verse 5, it says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
And that's what you're going to have.
The furnace of adversity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, so
Gird thy loins up like a man.
Right. We hoping to be acceptable to you. How about Shema Shai, man? Going through these trials, going through that fire, man. It's only to purify you, man. To make you better. All right. The Lord ain't put us in this to tear us down and to destroy us, man. We going through this to purify us, man. You know,
right.
To be made acceptable for you. How about Shema Shai?
I got some. This is Psalms 34 and 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh Shai delivered him out of them all.
That's right. And what it says in Rock 2 and 10 though, when you go down.
Alright.
You know, that can bag up the brother. You know, just read verse 10.
Alright. It's Sirach 2 and 10.
Yep.
It says, look at generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
Right.
Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
And you read your verse again, Atonement.
This is Psalms 34 and 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh Shai delivered him out of them all.
That's right, because they call upon the name. Hey, and that's the generation of old right there, man. They call upon Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
And he brought it right out of him, man. What you think he gonna do for his men in this time?
Exactly. Same thing.
The same thing, man.
Same thing.
You know, the Lord is gonna always be there with his men, man.
That's right. Hey, that's why that let you know that's why we gotta have a name, man. You know, that further let you know that's why we need a name, man. You know, you gotta know who to call on when trouble come about.
Right.
It's like, you know, Jake know to call 911 or the police when some shit pop out, man.
Yeah.
When something happen in our life, call the ambulance, man. When something happen in our life, man, we know the power, man. We know the power's name, man. Who to call upon, man, to get us out of that, to get delivered, man. You know.
I got a quick one just to back you up on that. It's Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord Yahweh Shai is a strong tower.
Yeah.
The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
That's that shield.
Righteous.
Yeah. That's that shield of salvation. You know. That strong tower, the righteous run into it and is safe. You know, only the elect gonna call upon Yahweh Shai. You know. He to do it in vain. 2/3 do it in vain. You know. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 41 and 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee, yeah, I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Right. Yep, that's your house shot, man. Alright, he said, be not afraid, he's with us, man. So all we gotta do is just continue, you know, and he with us. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 11. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish.
That's right.
It's 2 Timothy 4 and 5. It says, but watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry.
Yep, keep the commandments, and that's one of the commandments command us to do. Alright, go out and teach, man. You know. Anybody got anything else? You got anything else talking about? Alright, so with that, I hope you brother edified. Once again, we give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakapadash.
Hey, double honors to our elders and peace and blessings to the hope of the elect. Till next time, brother, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, and salvation and everything we believe. Alright, next time, shalom.
Shalom.
Ball.
Ball.